Hey there, Brady here with your daily tennis lesson. So in the past few days, we've looked at the job of the returner and the returner's net partner. Today specifically, we're going to look at a couple jobs that the server must achieve in order to play great doubles. All right, so let's get to it. The first would be simply get a good serve in. I know this is kind of a captain obvious choice here, but ultimately this is in comparison to me serving in singles. You know, I'm tall, I really use my serve as a weapon. In singles, I go for a lot of aces. First serves, I'm trying to hit pretty much an ace on almost every first serve. Big flat down the tee, huge slice out wide. I'm really not serving body hardly ever in singles on a first serve, and therefore, because I'm going for a lot, it's okay that my first serve percentage in singles is in that 50-55% range. In doubles, it's much different. The job of the server as far as the serve goes is a higher percentage. I want to be up in that 65 to 70% range, which means I'm going to, probably spin a few more first serves. I'm definitely working probably a little more into the body because I like that result in doubles. I'll work some kick up the tee, and ultimately, the more first serves I get into play, the more solid we are as a doubles team. So I know that seems obvious, but let's get a good first serve in. Let's have a high first serve percentage when we're serving in doubles, okay? To get to point number two with my jobs is get my partner involved. And that first point lends to this. If I, am getting more serves in and working the ball more to the body and more to the tee, what that does is it allows Mark to slightly shade to the right and get himself inserted into the point. What we want to remember is this. The big out wide serve, Mark has to hold his ground and cover the line. So ultimately, he's kind of taken out of the point, essentially, by me serving out wide. By keeping the ball more up the body, up the middle, Mark gets involved in the point. And in doubles, that's always option number one. Me sitting back here in doubles, I've got way less of an opportunity from here against two players to hit a winning shot. Where Mark, with his, volley on the ball up there, he's so much closer to angles, putaways, driving the ball at the opposing net player. That ultimately is a huge job of the server, is just get your partner involved up there, okay? And then at the highest level of doubles, this would be my third job, is to get myself in also, all right? Once again, if I've got a solid cross-court player out there and they're trying to avoid my net player, which I'm clearly trying to get Mark involved, that player's job on the opposite end should be to avoid Mark. If we're in these long cross-court rallies from baseline to baseline, it's ultimately going to take a pretty aggressive poach by either Mark here or his counterpart at the net to get some volleys going. So what do I want to do? I want to get into net. So whether that's, me getting a short ball and making my way in, possibly serving and volleying, seems a little outdated, a little old school when you watch some pro tennis these days, but at the club level, there's no reason not to serve body or tee and go serve and volley. All right, and if you're worried about the lob, what you can always do is remember that as a server with my partner at net, he's already halfway up the box. So as I come in, I don't have to get to an equal position with Mark where the lob maybe beats both of us. I could always stop here around the service line, still playing volleys and overheads, but by being slightly staggered, if a good lob went up, I'm obviously closer to it no matter what side it's on. There's some defense against the lob there with a little bit of a stagger at the net. But the highest level of doubles, points are won, matches are won by teams that dominate the net. So having two options up there is always going to be better than having one option up there, especially with my volleys compared to Mark's, all right? So anyways, those are three jobs, huge jobs on the part of the server here. When you are playing doubles, make sure you know those. Be out there practicing, direction on serve, Make sure you feel like you're serving into positions that get your partner involved. Always work on avoiding their net player up until you're attacking, and then get yourself to net as often as possible, all right? And that's all I got for you today. Hope that was super helpful. Please click like below this video, and if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, please do so, as well as check down below me in the description of this video. You'll find the link to 3 free courses Mark and I have put together. I think you'll find those really helpful as well. All right, so until next time, be well. We'll see you soon at Daily Tennis Lessons.